What's going on YouTube? It's CB Tsukiyomi, and today I'm going to show you the final build that I'm going to be running for my Royal Paladin deck at the Chicago Regional Qualifier. Basically, after a lot of testing, this is what I'm most comfortable with, and I'm not really going to change it up any more than that. I'm just going to, I feel comfortable like this, and it's going to be very similar to that other video, but basically, I'll go into a little bit more detail about it, and this is my final set build. I'm not really going to change it. If I do change it, I will let you guys know, but I'm not really going to change it after this. So, I'm just going to start off really quick. I'm going to be playing 3 King of Knights Alfred because it's the King of Knights. Really good name, so it's a game-winning card. It gets, for those of you guys who don't know, it gets a plus 2,000. It can't be boosted, but if you counterblast 3, you can search something out. So basically what I like to do is I like to search out the Marin so I can set up for a Palamedes play, which is really good. This card in general is overall just very good. So helps you get that +1. You don't really have to waste a booster to use it. So, very good card. I really, really like it. So not much I'm going to say about that. And then, continuing on, I play 2 Soul Saber Dragon. Absolutely feel like you need to play this card in Royal Paladins if you want to be able to keep up. Now, the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of decks out there right now that can swing past 21. Especially, let's say you're playing against maybe like, let's say you're playing against Gold Paladins and they have something that's just going like a Garmor behind a charge goal, or like an Azel, or like a Spectral Duke. They're gonna net more advantage off you than a normal turn would. So in order for me to kind of compensate and break even or go ahead past them in differentials is with Soul Saber Dragon. So I feel like it's a very important card. Really, really like its skill. I win games with this card. I feel like if I go to Chicago and play, I feel like this card's gonna be MVP for me. So. Don't know though. We'll see. And then I play 3 Palamedes. I really like 3. I don't like 2 because I'm not seeing it enough when I play 2. I used to try 2, but I really don't see it enough, and I can't utilize the deck's abuse to be able to set up for this card so easily. So I decided to play 3, and 3 is working out a lot better for me. So, really nice. Next, I play 2 Blaster Blades. Really clutch card in the late game. Really not really that great in the early game. In late game, he's absolutely clutch because he can get rid of Silent Toms, which are really, really good if people know how to set up. But the way I've been reading what some people have been saying about Silent Tom, they don't really understand how to use it. But I'm sure a lot of people that I'm going to see at Chicago are going to know how to use it. So, So yeah, it's going to get rid of Silent Toms. It's going to get rid of 21k columns like Dual Axe Dragons, like Gigantic Destroyers or Sagramors. It's going to get rid of stuff that's going to let your opponent hit a big column. So I need to be able to get rid of those, and if I can do it for free, there you go. So it's a good card. Next, then I play the 2 Akane. Akane is really good in the early and mid game. Not so much late game because you've already got a full field, so it's really not going to call anything for you. So it's just really nice early game to get the booster, or potentially get a booster and then get your Pongal and then set up for a Soul Saber play if need be. Really good. So like this card. Yeah, nothing else I can say there. Then I play 3 Lamorak. Don't really like Gallatin. I don't know, it's just Gallatin's flavor text. I think he sounds really cocky. His Gallatin's flavor text is like, my sword you will have, and I'm like, wow, that sounds really arrogant. I don't want to use you. And then this guy, he sounded so much cooler. His flavor text is, a knight is he who holds a resolution in his heart. So I hold a resolution in my heart, and it's to try my best to be helpful to you guys. So, keeping that in mind and to the heart. So, 3 Lamoraks, really good, 10k beater, whatever. And then I play grade 4 Galahad, so, yeah, it's good. It's because I play the grade 1 and 2 in the ride chain, and it's really consistent. Like, I really like it. Next, I play 4 Flash Shields. You have to play it. Some people are like, let's play 3. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to play 3 because One, it needs to be consistent. You need to be able to see it. If you don't see this card enough, then you're going to have problems, especially when playing decks that are going to hit really big. You don't want to have to drop 3 cards when you only need to drop 2. That's why you play 4. A lot of people will tell you it's really cloggy, but like obviously that's the risk you take being if you want to make sure you win. If you want to be consistent getting these, obviously having 4 is going to be a little high, but it's not going to happen all the time. What if I damage check 1, then I only have 3? What are you going to do? If you only play 3 and then you damage check 1 and you only have 2 for a whole game, it's not very good. So like I'd rather just try my best to see them all the time. And then I play 2 Pongos. I don't play Toy Poogles, so I really like the Pongos. They help me search out for my grade 3 in case I'm missing a grade 3. It's very good. Adds more consistency to the deck. And it's a 7k booster, which is pretty nice. I really like that. So yeah, 2 Pongos. Not much else I'm going to say besides that. Really good. Use it with Akane and you're set. And then next, I play 4 Marin. Really good card. Helps me set up for the 21k columns. And I can use Alfred to get it out there and set up for the Palamedes and just give him an extra 2,000. So it's really nice. It's a really good card. Marin's very good. And then I play 4 of the grade 1 Galahad so I can add that consistency because I don't want to misgrade because I know it can happen. So yeah. And then I play Cardfight Vanguard Durango for the ride chain, just grade 1s and grade 2s. And then I play 4 Alabaster Owl. And then I play 4 Bringer Good Luck Epona, 8 critical. You guys should already know what this trigger lineup is. 8 critical is really good. It establishes pressure early game and establishes pressure throughout the entire game. So very good. And then 4 draw triggers, very good. I like this card a lot. It helps me set up for it's going to sound really bad if I say it, but basically sneaky dragon plays, okay? So I'll get into it in a second. So 4 draws and 4 heals. So basically we'll get on back with the Maron. It helps me set up for like sneaky dragon plays. Basically, if I draw into the Soul Saver and my opponent doesn't know, which they won't know because you drew into it, which is very likely, you can draw into it and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to set up for the play without him knowing. Go like this. And like, let's say you're on Alfred first, and you drew this, right? And you've got 4 in here so far, and then, well, you put this in to make it the 5th soul, give the power to Alfred, and because usually when I have this guy set up, I have Alfred, and then I have 1 card here, 1 card here. I have a full field except for a booster behind him. So what I like to do is put it in here, have him swing for 21, just to make my opponent think that it's just a swing for the 21, and then he won't read the Soul Saver. Some people will be able to tell, but some people will just kind of think like, oh, he just wants to hit to 21, and then they're just going to kind of focus on that Vanguard, and then you set up for your Soul Saver and be like 5, 5, 5 or something like that, and then you swing and then you just totally kill it, which is what I like to do. That's what I call a sneaky dragon play. Obviously, it's not going to happen all the time, but it is pretty funny when I can set up and people don't really read it that well. I think it's kind of funny. But generally, that doesn't happen, though, because they're going to know you're going to search this out. Because with the Pongos and stuff, they're going to definitely notice that you're searching out to set up for that play. Because even if you search out for the Pongo, it does add the 5th soul. Like, you search this guy out, let's say you're still on Alfred, and then you search this guy out, you put it in, that's going to be 5 in soul when you overlay into Soul Saver. So it's just going to be, your opponent's going to be able to read it pretty easily, but in that sense, it's okay, because even if your opponent can read that Soul Saver is coming, like, there's really not, it's really not a big deal if they know it's going to come, but it's just going to add more pressure onto them in the next turn, so I think it's pretty funny. But yeah, guys, that's the deck. Definitely want to play Royal Paladins in Chicago. A lot of you guys were actually kind of asking me why I want to play Royal Paladins, and it's because I want to be consistent. I want to be consistent. I don't want to be explosive. I want to be consistent. I feel like if I'm consistent and I don't leave much on the table, I feel like I don't have anything to say. I don't want to get mad at myself because I misgrade. Like, I know it's part of the game, but if I can just reduce that factor and go to Chicago and start it up, will feel more comfortable. I don't want to. I know a lot of people like, the explosive decks like Spectral Duke, Gold Paladins, whatever. I don't care. I mean, that's up to you. For me, I personally just want to be consistent. It doesn't matter to me if consistency doesn't win. It's just what I want. It's what I want to do. I want to be consistent, and if I'm consistent, then I don't really feel like I left much in the table, and I played my best, and that's all I can do. So that's it. And I'm not really aiming to win. I just kind of want to get top 16, because that's all I really want. I don't really want to. I mean, if I can get up there, great. But I'm not really going there to win. I really just want to go there to have fun. So yeah, so that's my deck, guys. And if you guys don't know, go to Difference in Skills channel. Go comment on some random videos and say, Hero, congratulations on getting top 16 with Royal Paladins. Because he's a Royal Paladin player too, and he killed it with it. So good job. Top 16 is really good. And why in Mexico, the regional qualifier in Mexico, some guy got 4th place. So I'm not sure who you are, but congratulations to you. You killed it. And then go check out Brandon Basilini, who got top 8 at Toronto. Go say congratulations to him if you haven't already, because RP players are cool players. Just joking. I made a joke. Don't get offended. But if you're a Gold Paladin player, I like to call you Gold Diggers. But if you're a Royal Paladin player, I like to call you the epitome of true class. Because if you're a Royal Paladin player, you got class. But if you're a Gold Paladin player, you're a Gold Digger. So, jokes though. Jokes. Don't take it seriously or anything. Just joking around. But that's it, guys. So I'm going to tag out, and I will keep you guys posted on what's going on in Chicago and how well I do. If you guys have a Twitter, you're more than welcome to follow me. I'm thinking I'm probably going to link up my Twitter to my Facebook, and you guys will be able to do that. I think. I don't know if I want to do it yet. I might just do video, like quick videos, and do that. And for all you guys who watched this until the very end, I want to say thank you. And I have one more announcement to make. I kind of slipped my mind. But if you guys are looking for cards, I traded a lot of my cards already. So I know you guys keep sending me messages and stuff, and I really appreciate it. But I don't really have some of the cards you're looking for anymore. But if you are looking for certain cards, you guys are more than welcome to go. I'll go put a link down below to my brother's channel, Victor. Because I know a lot of you guys don't use the Facebook page to trade. You're more than welcome to use YouTube if that's your thing. And I'll send Victor's channel down below. He's my brother. He doesn't make videos though, but he has way more cards than me. And to be honest, his prices are a lot better than mine. I don't want to sound like I'm greedy or anything, but really my brother does offer some really great prices. So you're in luck if you're looking for something cheaper than eBay. You're definitely in the right place. So go check out Victor. I'm gonna go post his channel down below. Like I said, he doesn't have videos, but you're more than welcome to just message him. I'm almost positive he has it. You're looking for SPs, I'm pretty sure he has it, and that's it. So, but if you trade with him, you've got to send first because he's my brother. So I'm not really gonna. My credibility on YouTube and the Facebook page is really high, and so is his for the Facebook page. But on YouTube, like I take full responsibility for him, so you guys got to send to him first if that's how the trade's going to work. I don't want you guys to say he's got to send first because he's my brother, so I'm not really going to let you guys kind of send first unless I've traded with you before. If I've traded with you before, then I will think about it, but really since you're coming to him, you've got to that's how it goes. If you go to him, he'll send first. If he goes to you, he'll send first, but he's not really looking for anything. Like, I mean, obviously he'll sell cards, but he's more than welcome to trade as well. So you guys just have to go take a look at what he has and what he wants. But he pretty much has everything, like way more than me. So, and I thought my collection was pretty good, but I guess his is way better than mine. So go check it out, guys. I'll put the link down below, and I'll put maybe a bubble thing over there. So, all right, guys, peace out.